Hey, I'm glad you're here. Was that thumbnail good enough? I hope so, because I'm never doing one like that again. But, welcome to the video. We're talking about the M48A2 GA2. This thing's pretty nice, actually. Um, I mean, it's not that great, but it's pretty nice. You know, one of the nice parts about it is it's literally twice the weight of a Leopard 1, has twice the armor, and can bounce things like that rocket. Yeah, it was cool. I never killed a Pvpandchilli though. But I did kill a couple other things. So, what does this thing have? It has a 110 millimeters hull armor. It has 178 turret armor, and it is armed with the L7A3 105 millimeter cannon. We all know that gun very well because it's on all the Leopards except for the 2K, 2A4, 2A5, but it's on the A1A1 and the 1 and it's on this thing. Um, its stock shell is DM13, I believe that's the designation for it. As far as APDS, 303 millimeters of pin. We all know that. Its best shell with high pin is like 400, 480. It's its heat shell. I think it's 400. And that's cool. Here you see me pinning a TPD5's turret. And let's just say I've not had the best of luck with pinning TPD5 turrets. With this APDS, it's actually pretty difficult, but I got a lucky shot off there. But this gun is good, we all know that. This thing does not have a good gun sight. It's like a 1x, and then zoomed in it's like a 1.25, maybe a 1.50. But not a massive zoom, unlike the Leopard 1 that gets I think it is like a 1x, then zoomed in it's like 6 or 10x. I wish this thing had a gun sight like that. That would be awesome. That would make me enjoy this tank a lot more. But it doesn't have that gun sight, sadly. But one thing it does have is great turret armor. And also really good hold down ability. If you get it in a good hold down position, it's saying we'll treat you well. Play it like a chieftain that doesn't have a stabilizer or a 120 or insanely good APDS. But I played this thing in a hold down position and it did pretty well against the odds, of things shooting at it that didn't like it. The breach is probably going to save you more times than other things. That shot right there that hit me was from a T-55. That T-55. And he was not happy. And he shot me again, I think. I'm not sure, what he was shooting me with, but if it's a T-55, I can only assume APFSDS. But either way, it's saying the turret has saved me a lot. Now, this thing can do things better than a Leopard can, mainly protecting the crew. So, play this on the rear row. Don't be in the front lines with it, because its lower plate is extremely vulnerable. Hi, Patches. Yes, I'm recording. But it is eventually going to be used aggressively. I mean, here you see me being aggressive, pushing the target who I took Sparrow out. I mean, of course, people are going to be aggressive with it, but I would advise not being aggressive. Because its side armor is not that good, and its lower plate is extremely weak. It's probably its biggest weakness. Now, if they're firing AP at you, and they're only able to see your upper front plate and your turret, you might survive. But lower plate, no. Now, here in a sec, I'm going to show you guys the stat card. This is a stat card for it stock. It's not bad. It's M48, you know, nothing too crazy. Now here in this clip, I'm ranged fight against a object 120 and a T-55 AM. It doesn't go very well for me, but you know, I went down with a heck of a fight. This thing can take a beating, like a hell of a beating. Like I'd say 7, 8 shells. Like it's not easily killable from very long range due to the thick turret armor and the thick hull armor. If anything hits that upper front plate from very long range, most likely going to bounce, whether it's heat, APFSDS, or anything. And what I'm trying to say is, if it's from like a straight on angle, it's going to bounce. Now, if it gets lobbed and is coming in from a downward angle, okay, yeah, probably going to mess you up. But this thing is a pain in the ass. Like, again, I don't know if I said it earlier in the video, because I've done a lot of cuts, but do not use this as the first thing you take out, unless you're trying to spade it. Use it as a backup, because that's the only thing it is good for, in my opinion. As much as I like this tank, and I like bouncing shells, it's not got enough speed to satisfy me. Its reverse rate is max speed is like 8 miles per hour and like 12 kilometers an hour in reverse. And the highest speed I got this thing up to was about 50. And you see there, I got hit right in the face by that T-55 AM, or whatever that was. And it didn't insta-kill me. It penetrated the turret, damaged the module, damaged the crew member, but I survived. If that had been a Leopard, probably would have killed me, man. You know, this thing will survive more things than the Leopard can, easily. I don't like the ammo rack placement, but it is what it is. And here's when things really bad start to happen. They start taking out my crew members, my turret, my breach. But one thing they don't do successfully is kill me for some time. So it's going to be hit, hit, hit. And this thing takes a full-on pounding. Like, this thing's turret is really good. And I'm happy I have it. But my goodness. Also, you'd be surprised, but, you know, I haven't died by somebody shooting me in the cupola. That is a big cupola, but I haven't died by somebody shooting it. Now, do I recommend this tank as a MBT? No. Get the Leopard, because you have to get it to get to this. But play the Leopard over this. This is for, like, a respawn. Because it's big, it's bulky. But its armor is satisfying. As you can see there, it's just bouncing shot after shot. But that's only because they can't kill my gunner yet. They'll get it. Now if you're... Did I mention... Crap, I don't know if I mentioned this, but if they're shooting AP, chances are they're going to bounce from very long range. If it's APHE, they'll probably bounce. If it's APBC, or if it's not APDS, they'll probably bounce. But if it's heat, bad things will happen, as you can see here. I'm getting pinned shot after shot. But, again, the breach protected my crew, kept them alive, and it did good. And I was getting shot a lot in this clip, like a heck of a lot. Like, everything was just angry with me. Just hit, hit, hit. So many things hit me. I mean, of course, eventually you can only take so much shrapnel. But this thing is not actually that bad. And just like a baby, bigger, uglier, fatter leopard. I like this thing. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed playing it. On the good games. The bad games, it was really painful. And most pain is probably facing 8-7 Russians, but, you know, just take a lot of ammo and snipe with it. And I'm sorry if this video wasn't that great. I can't really think right now, and I apologize, but I hope this video told you everything you wanted to know about this tank, and what I think you should do, which is play it in a hold down position. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later with more War Thunder stuff. Peace stuff. I love you guys. I'm out.